Alright, so uh, just gonna look at this to make it easier for you guys to talk about what they added. So the new functions. So this is all the new functions, by the way. So a new friend function, which I'm going to show you in a bit. There was a new guild system. There was new veiled armory shop, new virtual assembly function, which is the loadout function. Then the workshop recycling weapon accessory recycling is now available. This is only unlocked at a specific level and point in the game. There's a new chat function which only works as private messages, which is like through other friends and guilds or within your guild. New progression content is like I think it's chapter 9 or something like that. And then the simulated battles went from 11 to 13. So now there's there's like 10 more levels for simulated battles. And there's like I said, new progression content, so there's also new content as well. New chip synthesis function, which is really cool. Although it does require chips, but it seems that it kind of works in conjunction to each other. They all kind of have their own role to play in this entire chip synthesis function. So it's not just you build up to one case and then you just never use the old system. No, it's like each part of the system they work in conjunction. You kind of need this entire system. The new composite backpack feature, which I think is the labeling for the backpacks, and then a new accessory tuning function, which accessory tuning function would be, they also changed how when you modify weapons it looks a little different. Now I think this is talking more about the new content that just got released, and the progression cap increase, I think it's 70 now. So we finally got guilds added to the game, and I'm kind of going to go over how to establish a guild. So in order to establish a guild, you're going to have to buy this thing right here. It's called a guild registration license, and I believe it's $2. And what you're going to do is you're going to go here to the bottom left. It's going to show you like all these clans, and it's going to, on the right side, it's going to say make a clan, and it's going to ask you for the ticket. You're going to use that ticket to create a clan, but you can't create a clan free. You got to spend $2. And basically what happens is you're going to see this. You're going to have to create an emblem, and you can recruit 50 people. If you go to mercenaries, each person on your in your clan can choose one mercenary from their roster and put it up so you can hire. So as you can see, it says hire. At any moment I can hire these characters and use it one time. So right now I kind of want to use the Jenny, but I already used my my chance for hire, so I can't use it no more. And right here it displays who you can use it with. So only in story missions, critical operations, which is like the boss missions, elite battles, which is the bionic computers, and the armed conquest, which I think at like, it's when you reach like around like level 60 you unlock armed conquest. I can't remember when you unlock it exactly, but I know it's when you reach closer to level 60. So I'm gonna go to operations. I'm going to show you so elite battles, so you can use the character you've chosen in any of these missions. You can also use it here, and I think you can't use them in here. I know that for a fact you can't use them in here. And the last one is story missions, so any mission that's right here. So before, backpacks didn't have this, but now they do. So as you can see, armor suppression, vigilance, attack suppression, armor suppression, hit suppression. As you can see, they labeled it for backpacks that had special abilities on them. As you can see, these, I don't know why are these not labeled. I think it might only be for yeah, I think it's only for level 2 perks rather than level 1, because you can see right here, level 1 it doesn't have a tag for it. It's Melissa, and the regular recruitment banner did change. Right now it's Gumise, Jenny, and Hong. Do not summon, trust me, do not summon on this banner. The only one that's kind of new is Melissa, and it's her mech Aurora. If you want my advice right now, do summon for 1 copy of Melissa, and that's all you need. We have this thing called Veiled Armory, which is like a kind of like a discount thing where you can get things for half off for gems. I think this right here is very worth it because it's like 50% off a ticket compared to the normal. I'll just buy it right now. In this match, there's this thing called Veiled Armory. As you can see it right here on the left, it takes you there. Once you click it, you then have the ability to go here and click it. Going on to the next thing they added, which is finally they added a battle pass, and I'm going to talk about this battle pass because this is actually pretty cool. This is probably one of the better battle passes I've seen in games. For gacha games, that is. This almost reminds me of the same battle pass that Path to Nowhere has. That has quite a lot of stuff for just what, $10 sometimes. I think it's $10 in Path to Nowhere, but for this game it's $20, a little bit more expensive, but I think you get a little bit more. So the main thing you're looking for here is if you go to activate codes. If you're wondering if you should get the $10 or get the $20, I'm going to say right now get the $20 one, because the $10 will only give you this and will only give you this. It will not give you this, or it will not give you this. So if you choose the $20 one, you get the plus 10 levels, and then you get to choose 1 mech, which is Glacia or Heracles or Hong or Gumusei. And then you can message people in your guild now and private message. I think this wasn't here before, so adding friends, you can now add friends. You can add a friend, just put in their name here. So if I wanted to put a name, can I find myself? This would be kind of weird if I can find myself. Oh my gosh, I can find myself. Oh wait, that's not me. Well, you can find people and add them now. For this, I don't think there's really anything you can do. I think you can just private message for now. I don't think you can like invite them for anything. This is pretty neat. So if you autofill, you can create 1. I think this creates, since it's all 1 CP, this is going to create a CP, no, it's going to create a higher grade CP chip, if I'm not mistaken. So let's find out. Yeah, see, I put a bunch of rares and it gave me a gold, or I can call this a legendary CP chip. In order for this to work, you need 2 of the same to make a better grade chip that will be of the same number here. This one right here, if I'm not mistaken, how it works is you basically do this, but instead you put 4 of the same number chip with legendary grade, or the golden grade you just saw previously, and it's going to pop out a higher grade or a higher CP point chip of that same grade. Okay, so since I put that one in, it's going to create 1 level 1 chip, as you can see right here, level 1, and it's going to create a level 1 chip, and it's going to create 1 of the same type. As you can see, it's an, I think that's an A chip. So if we do it right here, and we got a level A chip at level 1, as you can see right there. So I'm going to go over it again just so you understand. For this one, you're going to put 5 of the same chip, or you can just press autofill if you want. If you have like I think it's just going to auto select rare or just the basic chips with no legendary grade on them, and it's going to create. You can just put autofill. It's probably the best way. And for this one, as I said before, you're going to put 4 of the same legendary grade chip, and it'll pop out a higher CP level chip. So again, CP level is these right here. These chips right here. But they have to be of the same level, and also I think the same type. 4 S grade chips with the same type and CP. So that's why you don't see anything here, because I don't have that. And for here, it's going to be, you're going to put 2 of the same chips that have the same number and the same archetype, and it's going to pop out like a whole, it's going to pop out the same type and number chip, but just will be different. The Next thing I want to talk about is what's in the shop. So there's this thing called Warhound Online, and you can buy these little boxes for 50,000 Milkama dollars just to get all these boxes. I think you're gonna come out with like 10 pilot tickets. Overall, I think that the update was very nice. A lot of quality of life stuff. I also think this guild thing is pretty cool. I don't know how I really feel about the $2 cost to make a guild, but I do understand why it's like that. It kind of prevents people from making inactive guilds, and for those who are making guilds, to make sure that they are active, and spending money will kind of keep that activity going on, as the more you invest in something, the more likely you are to stay loyal to it. So I do get that. It makes kind of sense, but I know a lot of people are going to disagree with this. Now we have loadouts. We can now use 2 loadouts and you can change them. As you can see, I just switched between the 2. All I would have to do is I would have to change my setup and then go in here. If I change my setup and then go into assembly, change it up, and then come back. So I don't know, I'm gonna screw it, I'll do this. And come here, and as you see, there you go. But if I go back to this, there's something here. Okay, go here. Now that looks retarded. And I'm just gonna replace this. As you can see, it's the same thing. So it doesn't have like a save feature. It just automatically saves the moment you change your mech and you click it to whatever slot. It will change to the exact slot. And I think that's it. Here's the banner schedule if you guys are looking for it. I think this is the 10th of next month. We are going to get Twilight Fang, and we're going to get Camilla on the 15th of next month. And then Shawnee will also be on the 15th of next month. My overall look at this would be pull for Melissa, don't pull for Aurora, pull for Twilight Fang or not. This isn't really much of a pull since you can get it for free. I would advise skipping Camilla and her mech Dragon Rider, and I would 100% skip whatever this is. I would just outright just skip this. So this seems like it's going to be a 1 month of just saving at this point, for the most part, for most of us. If you already have a Melissa, then it's going to be a full month of saving, maybe 2 months of saving. And if we don't have a Melissa, then it'll probably be like 1 month of saving, because you're going to be spending everything you have this month to try and at least get 1 Melissa. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace.